Welcome to our week-long trip in the Daytona Beach, Florida area. My name is Brooke, and my husband's name is Chris. Chris is from Ormond Beach, so this is home for him. Day 1, we flew from Reagan to Orlando International and went to our Airbnb in Ormond Beach, Florida. Our first stop off the plane was our first drop tradition of Hull Seafood, with the best fresh catch seafood ever. After making it to the condo, we dropped our stuff and stopped at our favorite coffee shop, Cool Beans, which is an every morning stop. For dinner, we headed south to Wilbur by the Sea to Boondocks. Boondocks was wiped out by Hurricane Milton, so this was our first time seeing the new building. We're always amazed by these huge catfish. Day 2, we drove to Ponce Inlet, Florida to enjoy the day at the beach. We entered on Beach Street, parked, and took a walk up to the jetty. We got the biggest and honestly the best sandwiches at the Salty Pint in Daytona, so we enjoyed them on the beach as well. It was boiling out and a storm was rolling in, so we stopped at Hidden Treasures for a frozen drink and looked at the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse. We stopped for a before-dinner appetizer at the Golden Lion because they do an oyster happy hour every day from 3 to 6 p.m. where a dozen steamed or raw is only $14. Our nightly tradition is to go to Loggerhead's Bar and Grill, which also is where we got dinner that night. Day 3 was a lazy beach day at the condo. For a late lunch, we took the scenic route to the Beach Bucket in Daytona Beach. I'm always amazed by the beauty of High Bridge Road every time we drive it. On the way there, we also stopped for an afternoon coffee at Swillerby's. The best place to watch the sunset is Seabridge Park in Ormond by the Sea. Day 4, we stopped and got our usual coffee at Cool Beans and watched the Flagler surfing competition. After watching some great surfing, we headed to Tomoka State Park to drive the loop and admire the beauty of Old Florida. On the way to lunch at Fat Polly's on Granada Boulevard, we rode through Bulow Creek State Park. For dinner, we stopped at Stonewood Grill in Ormond Beach for prime rib that we had literally waited on all day long because it's just that good. Day 5 started at an early 2:30 in the morning to watch a rocket launch from Cape Canaveral. After sleeping in, we spent the morning soaking up the sun on the beach. For lunch, we went to Margarita Island, which has massive portions. We also stopped and played a game of mini golf because it's a tradition. Day 6, we took a trip to St. Augustine. It'll be in a separate video, so if you want to click the link and watch, it'll be there. We stopped at the Golden Lion for some more oysters and then had dinner at the Flagler Fish Company. Day 6, we had another lazy day on the beach. We stopped for lunch at Hall's Seafood again, then went for a stroll on the Daytona Beach boardwalk. We went to Joe's Crab Shack on the pier and enjoyed the views. Day 7, we packed and said bye to the beach. On the way to the airport, we stopped at Green Springs State Park, which has a natural sulfur spring. Stinky! Swimming is not allowed due to bacteria overgrowth and alligators. There is a little park here, so if your kids want to go play and not smell the sulfur, it's a great option. Thanks for watching our Daytona Beach, Florida area adventure of 2025. We also took a trip to St. Augustine, which will have a link below for its own video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Recommend stopping at any of the places in this video. Of course, our favorites would be Hall's Seafood, Loggerheads, Golden Lion, and Cool Beans.